What's up? Let me just pull chat up real quick. There we go. Hi everyone. It's been a while. How's the audio levels? Put on some cafe jazz this time. Y'all, I made a whole background for a Sea Pony art fight group attack, and I never used it. I was like immediately after finishing this, I got my job, and then just couldn't do the rest of the art fight. Tiny bit loud. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Go. Good, good. Alright. How we feeling today? Aw, thank you, Petro. He was looking for my concept art, and I was like, where did it all go? But it was in my new folder that I made to actually sort it. Huzzah! Alright. What did we even do last time? Was it Inky? Or did I do that on my own? I don't remember. Or did we just do more expressions? I was working on a music household on the side called Timpani. I mean, the household isn't called Timpani, but that's this one's name. Because so many musical instrument names are so good as horse names. You know what I should do? I should finish the potato family. That's what I'm gonna do. Potato. Now where did they go? The potatoes. There we go. I thought I sorted everything, but I guess I didn't. I forgot. I'm so bad at this. There we go. Now it's in the right folder. I'm seeing like 8 different things that are also in the wrong folder, like my portal poster. Which I need to update, I believe, to the new alphabet. Because I made that when we used our old alphabet. Alright. Right layer. Okay, cool. I don't know what organization is, but, actually I do, because my job is mostly sorting things. Yeah, got a full-time job. It's been fun. I just don't have a lot of time for anything. I clock in, I clock out, I sleep, I wake up, I clock in again. Which is fine, because my work is fun, but I don't want to neglect y'all. Though I do be getting disposable income, though. So I can buy my knickknacks and my trinkets. Why is my eraser on such a low setting? Yes. Oh, one day I should get a custom pixel plush. Pixel Codex merch drop when? Yeah, probably, but I mean, as long as we didn't use any, like, art style, like, any exact art styles. Like, if we just used, like, the straight up vector bases, yeah, we would get sued, but, like, they can't sue us for drawing horses. I mean, there's that one other gamer horse that has merch. What's her name? I've seen her around. Am I following her? I don't know. Follow a lot of people. Let me see. What was her name? Techie. Techie Cutie. And Techie Cutie straight up sells not only their Sona, but like actual characters from the show. So I think we'd be fine. They sell skateboard decks. That's honestly hilarious. Power move. Me pulling up with my Trixie skateboard. Also realized that it is much cheaper than I thought to get stickers made. So might make some of those, but like on my own, not with the ponies. I mean, maybe with ponies, but not with, you know, the game. Pixel plushies would be so cute, though. So how's everybody doing? Oh, that would be adorable. That would be very hard to do, though. I've been doing good. I have, against my will, had to get into Magic the Gathering for my job. So that's neither here nor there. So if anyone wants to send me the weirdly cracked Pinkie Pie card, hit me up. Or the Rainbow Dash one. Yeah, having a job has been interesting for sure, but I really wish I had more time to draw. And game. You know, I mean, the whole job is about gaming, but not, like, video games. I love video games. Lines, yeah, it do be hard. That's true, I could just get less sleep. But I'm so exhausted after having to deal with customer service all day. Who needs sleep? I mean, I do need sleep because if I'm sleep deprived and I have to sort through all of those, like, thousands of Magic the Gathering cards, and then I sort one of them wrong, I'm going to super jail because one slight difference in the card could make it, like, $100 versus $1. So, if I mess that up, it's over for me.
So a second ago you said, who needs sleep?
Yes.
I do.
I mean, I obviously need sleep, but, like, do I? Tone shift,
I mean,
jump
yeah,
scare.
the human body tends to break down without sleep. Hi, Tone Shift here, voice actor on the project, just popping in to be a cheeky little poop.
You're allowed to swear, it's okay.
Oh, good. I didn't remember where we stood on that.
We want to
I was
keep
being
the
a
comments
cheeky little
on.
shit.
We want to keep the comments on, so we gotta swear.
Oh, right, because YouTube for kids, right.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck that noise.
And it marks everything for kids if it has even vaguely childlike elements, like drawings or horses. So.
Oh boy.
Hey, Kale.
Right, yeah, I don't actually have anything to add. I just hopped in here to make my joke. I'm gonna leave you to your work because I am too tired to be productive or in any way intelligent in a streaming environment like this.
On God. Go get some sleep.
I can't. It's 1 in the afternoon now.
Yeah, well,
and
sleep
it's
anyway,
right
but
outside.
that never stopped me.
It stops me. My brain has made it an executive dysfunction that if it is not 3 in the morning, I cannot fall asleep.
That sounds like a skill issue to me.
Okay, listen here. That's
Do
not a
better.
skill issue. I don't know what it is. It's a neurological dysfunction that I have no control over.
That's a fancy word for skill issue.
No, it is not. Skill is something I have control over. A neurological deficiency is not.
See, my neurological deficiency makes it so that I physically cannot sleep at night. So I just kind of,
You just kind of do whatever.
yeah.
Hey.
But thankfully, the exhausting day-to-day work has made me actually have to sleep at night. So it actually works because I'm so tired. I had to babysit like 3 kids for like an hour during one of my shifts. Because they were hiding dice amongst the shelves. And then one of them forgot, like, I made sure to, like, call out to them, hey, make sure to remember where you're hiding them. It's okay to play, but, like, make sure you remember. And then,
They didn't
of course,
remember.
they forgot. So then I had to spend the
Children.
next, like, hour helping these kids find some, like, 99-cent dice that they lost.
Were these, like, just standard 6-sided dice, or were there some of the exotic Dungeons & Dragons dice, like a D20 in there?
They were all exotic Dungeons & Dragons dice.
I like these kids already.
Yeah, they were nice. They were cute kids. I was just like, this is not my job.
They just forgot where they put their damn dice.
Yeah.
Like,
And
let's go ahead. Let's go find our dice. This is a scavenge check or 1d20. That's a natural 1. Okay, we are not finding any of these for the next 3 hours.
Yeah, the littlest girl, she was only 6, so I was like, of course like, if she hides something, she's gonna lose it. But like at first, it was just the little boys hiding it, and they were like 8. So I was like, okay, they're gonna remember. But then they let her hide it, and then she forgot. So I had to be like, all right, let's be quiet and let her think, okay, so she can retrace her steps. And she starts like holding the dice that she managed to find in her hand and like channeling her energy into them. And then she sits on the floor cross-legged and closes her eyes like she's meditating.
Advanced stalling.
And then the little boys like kept trying to make her open her eyes and laugh. And I was like, shh, let's let her meditate. And so then I got on the floor, and then the boys followed suit, and so we were all meditating to help her find where the dice were.
And lo and behold, a cult was born.
Yep.
That's what anyone who would walk in on that would think, is that you were starting a cult with the children.
Likely. I mean, my mom jokes that kids like me because they think I'm their leader.
Are you?
Maybe. Because I'm also really short, so they just think I'm the oldest child. I'm the elder kid.
Those are conflicting words in that sentence.
I am the elder kid. Oh, and the little girl, her dad was like right there because they were from 2 different families, so the 2 boys were twins and they were from one family, and then the girl was from another family. But their dads were playing some tabletop game together in the store. So the little girl was like, did you know my mom is 100 and my dad is 101, but they still have brown hair? And I look over at her dad. Her dad doesn't have brown hair. He's got blonde hair, but that's besides
the bright
point.
shade of brown. Who cares?
And so when he came over to thank me after they finished playing, to be like, thank you so much, you're a saint for keeping them out of trouble, I was like, yeah, no problem. And you look really young for 101.
So,
I love kids' concept of age.
Right? Like kids just say the darndest things. Sometimes they
really
just say
do.
really hilarious stuff, and then sometimes they're just really scary. Like for
Yeah.
example, there was a I don't know if you're familiar with the YouTuber Matt Rose, but he recently put out
Vaguely.
a video where he was going over some like instances of children being creepy. And one of them is there was this guy, this dad, I think, who was working on the family swimming pool because they were rich enough to have a swimming pool. Lucky pricks. And as he was working on the pool, his little like 3-year-old son comes waddling up to him and says, "Daddy, sleep," and pushes his head under the water.
No way. Creepy
On
bad
God.
kid.
That is, I don't know if the story is true, but that is the story that was told to me. And I am choosing to believe it is true because it's funnier that way.
I mean, some kids are like really freaky. Apparently, I was a
Right?
freaky kid.
I was a reckless kid in that I kept throwing myself off of high things by accident and on purpose.
When I was a little kid, I slammed my, and not even that little, when I was just a kid, I would slam myself into walls on purpose so that if I ever ran into a wall on accident, I would be used to it and it wouldn't hurt anymore.
That is not the worst logic I've ever heard
And
from
I'll
a child.
tell you, it worked. So
I recall when I was a kid, when I was a child. Like I said, I was very I was like actively, apparently, like just trying to damage myself without realizing it. Because like I kept falling off of things. Like there was like an entire 45-minute walks home from my mother's work of stories she could just tell me of times I fell off of something that was higher than was safe, or tried to get onto a really high surface that if I fell off of would liquefy me into pudding upon impact with the ground.
Did you ever actually break a bone? Because like kids are weirdly resilient.
I did not break a bone, I don't think. My pride, that died when I was 4. The one that sticks out in my memory the most is an incident when I fell off. We in my town we have a big old school like 1800 style courthouse that's mostly just used as a historical building now. The real courthouse is like 5 feet behind it, but the front lawn of that courthouse slopes down and then it comes to a stop at one of those like not quite square shaped brick walls that sort of like a little ledge that sort of separates the yard from the sidewalk. The sidewalk is a little lower.
Oh yeah, those.
Like an elevated curb. And I was walking on that sort of elevated curb, and at some point I just toppled. Now, I was in my single digits at the time, so my perspective of time and space did not work yet. So I remember the event as everything around me spinning a whole bunch, and then being in a whole bunch of pain as my mom ran me into the Safeway across the street because I was apparently bleeding quite profusely from several new holes in my face that were made on the way down.
Not the Safeway. I mean, she read safe and she said, all right.
Well, no, it's because they had a bathroom, and a bathroom would have like hot water, soap, paper towels to wipe away the blood. It was the only thing available, and we didn't have a car at the time, so she couldn't drive me home.
Oh, hello. My dog just entered my room. One moment.
Pupper!
Hi, Bee. Why are you opening my door?
Dougie.
1 sec.
1. This is my stream now. I sent the dog to hijack it. I am the master.
She likes to check on me.
I see.
So, did the Safeway water work? Or do you have permanent scars from that?
I do not believe I have any scars. If I do have any, I am so used to them that I do not qualify them as scars.
So you don't look like Deadpool?
I do not look like Deadpool. No, I'm not
Right.
that attractive. Because
And
that
this is
man
really
somehow
true
makes
too.
avocado flesh look good. I'm just
I
saying.
know, he does.
God damn it, Ryan Reynolds. Why do you
That
have to be so
one
magnificent in everything you do?
that one video where it's like, would you rather be with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine or with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool? And then the one girl's like everyone goes over the Wolverine one, but the one girl is like, oh my god, Ryan Reynolds, and they're like, no, as Deadpool, and then she switches over. I'm like, she's a coward.
I mean, why can't it be both?
I'm like, you're all cowards.
Anyway, but that's only one incident where I fell off of something. Another time, apparently, I was in Idaho visiting my grandparents on my dad's side, and we were hiking on like a mountain trail or something like that. It was rocky terrain, and we like the group kind of stopped to rest for a minute, sitting on some sandy rocks, and I was just running around, little child doing the zoomies thing, and there was a ledge, and I ran off the ledge.
You and ledges.
I ran off the ledge. I didn't topple by accident. I just straight up jumped off. And apparently my grandpa was watching, and from his perspective, he was just following me with his eyes, and then he watched his eye jump over an edge, fall out of sight. There's a second that passes, then there's a and just this cloud of dust rises.
A cartoon.
Right? And apparently, like, he thought, like, well, he's dead for a second. Then I started crying, so, because again, I was single digits.
When I was apparently just a little wee baby, I'd not even gained consciousness yet. Okay, I had consciousness, but not sentience.
You were pre self-awareness.
Yeah, I was
You
just
had
a
yet
little
to yeah, your consciousness had yet to boot up.
Apparently, so we have a yearly bonfire in our neighborhood where
Sounds lit.
we burn all the Christmas trees from the year before. So
Is no one gonna call me out on my pun?
I don't like it. But
Valid.
it's by our lake because our neighborhood is based around a lake, and I apparently managed to walk past all the adults at the bonfire and just hobble my way over to the lake and just walked in. And apparently my dad saw me like last second when I was like sinking under the water because I had just walked directly in and just like sunk instantly.
You wanted to meet Poseidon.
Yeah, and so he apparently just lunged over and yanked me out of the water by my ponytail.
Oof, that must have hurt.
I have no memory of it, but I think I vaguely remember, like, with a flicker of sentience, that I was thinking about anglerfish at the time.
You were so young, you hadn't even developed self-awareness. How would you know what an anglerfish is? That's kind of niche
No, okay.
information.
I knew what they were, but I forgot, I didn't know what they were called. So I called them pumpernickel.
That's adorable.
I don't know why.
That's great. I love that.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
and we're
just...
underestimating the power of autism.
Yeah, we are, but like, yeah, I mean, and then the power of autism is also my weird word association at the time. Because technically my first word was owl, but what I meant to say was water.
Well, yeah, water's like one of the first words humans tend to figure out because like that one's important.
But I said owl instead because we had a cup with owls on it. And so I would always be given water out of the owl cup. And so I thought that owl meant water.
An understandable mistake.
So when I wrote my first word, I was requesting water, but I just said owl.
Let's see. The one that really vexes me in regards to my habit of falling off of things when I was little is, again, this was in Idaho. There was a playground in my grandparents' town, or near it at least, sort of surrounded by a bunch of evergreen trees. It's a really pretty spot for being dead center in the middle of a freaking desert, right? And there was this kind of really sort of like rustic, old-timey sort of playground with a metal slide. It like not as many safety regulations as we have in the modern day.
The metal slide that like peels your skin off if it's in the summer.
I mean, probably. I don't remember that part. I was little. But what happened is, none of us knows how this happened. And I don't. I actually have memory of this. Mostly because it really fucking hurt. There was a... Well, we went there. We'd been there for maybe 5 minutes. I'd been running around a bit, and I decided, I want to take the slide. So I climbed up the ladder to the slide. I get up on top of the slide. I don't know how this happened. I think like the matrix glitched out for a second, or physics stopped working, because
you flipped?
I went to slide down, but I went sideways, and I fell off of the slide as if I'd gotten caught on something.
Huh.
But there was nothing for me to get caught on, so I just like fell off of the slide at max altitude. And this was not a short slide. This thing was like 6 feet, I think, and I was still really little. So it was quite the fall. So I fell and I hurt myself. We'd been at that playground for all of 5 minutes, and we had to go home because I hurt myself.
Good job. Proud of you.
Yeah. So we didn't go there again for the rest of that visit. Next year, we visit again, and we go to the playground again. And I see that slide, and I think, I never did get to slide on that last time. It's been a year. I'm bigger now. Surely, it cannot happen again. So, I don't think I need to explain the rules of comedy here for you to understand where this is going.
Yeah.
So, I climbed up that ladder. I got to the top of the slide. I planted my butt down. I scooted forward, and physics decided, fuck you! Off to the side I went, fell at that playground, 5 minutes, fell again, had to go home again. I do not understand why. We never went to that playground ever again. I don't think
you gotta go now in adulthood and see if it does it again.
The thing is like I'm much bigger now. I am a fat bastard. I don't think that slide could handle me if it is still there.
It's rule of threes. You have to complete the bit.
The problem is that the bit would cost the money required to go to Boise, Idaho, and I have to save up to go to London in the United Kingdom. So
we gotta start selling merch. We gotta start selling merch so that we can get you that trip to Boise, Idaho.
I think we have higher priorities.
No, we don't.
We got a fucking game to develop.
Yeah, well, skill issue. We gotta set that aside. There's the tone shift rule of threes fund, and there's the development fund, and 75% goes to the rule of threes fund.
No. I don't think so. That sounds
Austin,
like
do you
bad.
agree? Now with loot boxes.
The Ponies, now with loot boxes and a fee of $70 so Tone Shift can go break a skull.
Just one.
Oh, it's slide.
Break a slide.
It was hiding behind the heart thing. That's
Godspeed, soldier.
You know?
Yeah, can we have an Easter egg where the child will occasionally fall sideways off the slide?
That would be a funny in-joke. You are welcome to add it to the game if you all think you can, without like hindering development on other things. I would love to see that, but like
we'd have to have the children first, so that'll be much
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on down the line.
No, Austin. The thing is, the slide was just in the middle of the fucking park. There were no walls. Physics just crapped out for a minute or something. I don't know. So like it's like just a 0.01% chance you get on the slide and the kid just falls off and like his fun mood instantly drops to 0. No other negative side effects. His fun just drops to 0 and he starts crying for like 10 minutes. I discovered a micro black hole hiding under the slide, specifically attuned like to my body mass. Quantum pairing. I was quantum paired to a micro black hole.
We can't make it happen. We can't make it kill them because that would kill the foals.
And that would be against TOS.
Okay, what the hell do their children look like again? Hold on.
Small and squishy.
They do look small and squishy.
That is how children do. They are small and they are squishy.
Will foals be sent to military school?
Oh, God.
Alright, son, you're going to war.
It's like, well, you gotta see. Come on, Buttercup, it's time for you to learn how to die.
I used to have this meme saved to my old phone, but I've never been able to find it again. It was just a picture of a horse, and it said, "Stupid horse has shrapnel in its legs because it stepped on a landmine." And I've never been able to find it again.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have an Equestria to defend. Ah, yeah, I remember that in The Sims 1. That was upsetting.
It would just delete their sim data.
It's like, hey, your kid's not doing well in class, so this character that you actually put a lot of effort into manifesting is now going to no longer exist. Period. You can't get them back. In that case, it's like it was a skill issue in The Sims 1 because The Sims 1 was fucking hard.
That is true.
It was so unforgiving. It was the Dark Souls of life Sims.
Peter Todd is crazy saturated on the red. You're going for sending your kids to war in our game design?
Well, I mean, we gotta do something with the changelings.
It's true.
Although, wait, the changelings were supposed to be our stand-in for aliens, weren't they?
Probably.
Yeah. Because, yeah, like, I remember, like, I contributed to some of the conversations about those, like, long-ass time ago.
A glorpy pony, though.
I was like,
like my boy Snappy. Where's Snappy?
Don't know who that is, but okay.
My boy Snappy. 1 second. Snappy!
Sneepy. I have no idea what this is, but I love it.
He's Sneepy.
He is Sneepy. Who the fuck is Sneepy?
This is literally the only art I've ever made of Sneepy.
What is Sneepy?
He's an alien.
It looks like a really weird attempt at Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z wearing what are those shoes?
He's an alien cat. And he's got some sick PNG shoes. Now, whenever you draw him, you have to have PNG shoes. They don't have to be the exact PNGs, but they have to be PNGs.
Oddly specific. I like it.
Yeah.
Committing to the bit. I like it. Picasso. Well then. Which one, Ray? Which one is the secret main character?
Sleepy? Is Sneepy the secret main character? Can you bake a child in the oven? No, unfortunately. That's in patch 2. I vanished from the voice chat. Oh no! My Discord does that sometimes.
What happened?
My Discord just does that sometimes.
Oh.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, I bet. Right, well.
Ponies patch notes. Foals can no longer be baked in the oven. Literally 1984.
God, Sims patch notes can be so weird. A lot of games patch notes can be weird. You can make like a trivia game where you just read a game's patch notes without any direct link to the name, and you have to try and guess what the game is. Hold on a second.
Funny.
I've seen it done. It was funny. You're correct. Hold on a second. Let's see here. What?
Dear Princess Celestia, there's another bus coming.
Yeah, I bet, Austin. I bet. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave you to this. I'm getting hungry and I desire chicken nuggets. And my brain is still pudding, so I've run out of funny things to say. So
I'll eat your chicken nugget.
I will go and eat my chicken nuggets, and I will
Tater
harass
Tot's
my
color
cat.
scheme also makes me hungry.
I mean, yeah.
I'm going to eat her.
Well, I mean, no.
You can now put foals in the oven again.
Okay, so you see, my dumbass thought the red guy there was Tater Tot.
No. This is deep
Which is why I said, yeah, because, I admit that guy's kind of handsome.
Hey, yo.
It's the mustache, okay? It's the mustache. Who is that? What is that
swole.
character?
This is Deep Root. He's their parent.
Okay.
Dilf
The
confirmed.
Ponies Cannibalism Expansion Pack.
That would go hard.
All right, I'm gonna go eat now. It was fun chatting. Have fun with the stream.
Have fun with the nuggies.
I will.
Right. Make a full, bake a full, infinite food glitch. That is actually 1984, but they can still use their friends. Was there's another bus coming, a reference to the Your Majesty, there's been a second bus image? That's the assumption I was running under. Not the logo. Hello, Camila. The forbidden fruit. Hi, Skella Clowny. The forbidden fruit is crazy. That's what happens when you eat a pony named Applejack. Apple pie. My dog will not stop barking. Apple pie. More like apple pie. Oh, thank you, Skella Clowny. Now you're hungry? Windows Vista theme stuff. How hungry. I can't believe it took me so long to say that. Which did you know was it? Did my music stop? I get my second paycheck tomorrow. What useless thing should I spend it on? Where do fulls come from? They don't. Don't worry about it. You want pizza? Are you saying that I should buy you pizza with my paycheck? Because I respect that. To be honest. They hatch. I also want pizza, but I already bought donuts today, so... Well, as long as the pony's already dead when it hatches out of it. That sounds painful. What are you whatting about? Oh, the hatching? It's the miracle of life. Wish I knew how to draw. That'd be awesome. So what's everybody been up to? Working hard or hardly working? Good. I should make a daily schedule for when I'm off work. So when I'm on work, I'm locked in, and when I'm off work, I'm like, oh, I can sleep all day. And then I do just that. Yeah, work's been really good for me. Overall had healthier habits since I started. Like an actual sleep schedule. True, we do need to put bossa nova music in the game. Is Four Coffees, Sandwich, and a Dream the name of your memoir? I'm glad the jazz music, royalty-free background cafe music, jazz no copyright, happy birthday bossa nova is inspiring you to do your work. Mood. That's the kind of stuff I be doing. Hey, congrats. I did that all to make the radish more noticeable, but I feel like it made it less noticeable. Good enough. I guess they might just get it tattooed or put makeup over it or something. I have a question. Let me see if I can find this guy first. I knew his name at one point, but I completely blanked on it. Let's think. Loganberry. Which is a weird name for him, but it's this guy. I would definitely get that tattooed over. Personally. I'd be embarrassed. But that's just me. Her name is Screwball. So clearly you don't love her enough. Oh, that one's Oh, the barking one. Okay, I'm the fake fan. Yeah, I don't think they do that, but thank you. Well, now I'm just looking at PNGs of Screw Loose on Google. I'm tired. Think about Misty from G5, because, like, what if she had spent her entire life trying to get that mark and it was actually just something she hated? Crazy that she defaulted to sharpieing a butterfly onto her, and then it actually was a butterfly when she finally got it, so, like, girl just guessed. Girl guessed and hit the mark. That would be really sad, but you would also be like the best McDonald's worker, so then you would take over the company. Because I don't think the CEO of McDonald's has the McDonald's cutie mark. So, step aside, bozo. This really is a happy birthday type beat. They were not lying. Will Pixel be in the game? Yeah, probably. I mean, she's our mascot. We can't just not put her in the game. Yeah, G4 did do the whole how I got my cutie mark thing better, but I really would like that's applying to like Sunny and the gang, not to Misty, because Misty, that wasn't the backstory part, that was like actively her arc, and her arc was really good. And it's really good depiction and way to teach kids that trauma isn't what defines you and you're always capable of change. Any other hoof designs? Like, let Let me see if I can find an example. Is this one different? Yeah, like the swirly versions or something. Me. And then of course the regular blank hubs. And then I never finished this one, but just the straight up no fluff, but defined hooves anyways. And then there's cloven hooves. Like, what are you meaning? Something like that? Or something else? A much longer one would not actually be that hard. I mean, like, yeah, it would clip a little bit, but not in a way that people would care about, I don't think. Because, like, the tails are probably going to clip at some point. Do I have any drawings of the ones with really long fetlocks? Does Sunrise have fetlocks? No fetlock. Dang. I might actually have Fluttershy drawing that has long fet. Flood. No. Or is that in the wrong folder? Because I swear I had one. There we go. Ignore that. No, she doesn't have the super long fetlocks here, but... Oh, she looks so weird with the eyebrows. I need to give her eyebrows in that one. Long leg floofs? I mean, technically they're called fetlocks. But yes, they are indeed long leg floofs. I swear I have one that has long fetlocks. I mean, austere willows kind of has long ones. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this. I could just draw it, like... You're meaning like that, right? Oh, it's not confusing. I just couldn't find my examples. Yeah, we wish we could hurry it along too, but unfortunately things take time. Hi, Kale. Thanks for stopping by. How's the UI coming along? Yeehaw! Alright, I'm gonna finish the main coloring for her, and then I'm gonna head to dinner. I really miss doing these streams for y'all, so I'll definitely try to be picking up on it again. Because I've been slacking on the development front. The others haven't. So, we still have many people hard at work. I've just been adjusting to my new schedule. Speaking gibberish? I mean, we will be speaking gibberish as the ponies. because we will be speaking their own language, Ponelish. Not to be confused with Ponish. It is our legally distinct version. Yeah. We really should contact some of the musicians in the fandom and get them to do covers in gibberish of their songs. And then get them to put it on Spotify, because I want to play either Antinymph or Lesbian Ponies with Weapons at my shop when I'm working, but I can't because it has explicit lyrics. But if they were gibberish, no one would know. Libs chord. Oh, it would be really funny if I dubbed over like a scene from the actual show in Ponelish. Because I can do all the voices, so... Libs chord, yummy zoomy zoom. Go, Grandma, go. Yippee! Alright, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. It's been great hanging out with everybody again, and I hope to see you all soon.